非聚罗伊焦炭。还要关门。
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
我们之间的协议说得很清楚，把你的人管好。你惹不起我们的，不必回信了，把钱交给送信人就好。夜猫，夜猫，夜猫给船长的恐吓信。
Broken. This place seems half abandoned. Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover. This blackboard hasn't been used in a long while. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
《医学学习》第2卷。这边有个门可以打开。啊，这是厕所。 接下来是楼上。哦，那边有一群人呢。为什么这个光是绿色的？
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
照片上有一个长得很像船长的人站在船桥上，他有一个木质假腿。
What a macabre souvenir.
这是那个假腿。为什么要把假腿留着？好哦。对，这游戏营造气氛真的很不错哎。
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck. I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
只剩下几个日期还能看得清楚，1890和1907，其他内容都被涂黑了。他人不见了，他跑到船那边了，是不是？哦。
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
谈论黑水岛的事情。这照片很奇怪。
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
夜猫是谁？
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
看一下，你的字迹难以辨认。
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
查尔斯·霍金斯究竟靠什么为生？
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder?
第36号。
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
我不知道。中间这个是比较好的选项。
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
这间仓库在……哎，这个已经问过了吧？
Can you tell me where the warehouse is again?
Look, I've already shown it to you. It's the one with the cop on guard duty out front. You can't miss it.
Understood.
他一定觉得我是白痴，都已经讲过了，还在问一
I
遍。
shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
获得技能点了。2个技能点可以用。加一个，哎，哦，它只能透过周围的环境来提升这个。
Do their work. Hey, Sullivan, can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
还有，
Can't do that.
怎么
But
一
it's
滩
only
血
a？fish.
A fish? You've got
这
no
是
idea. Don't badmouth what you don't know.
金鱼，
You'll pay for it for sure.
很像杀
Okay,
人
that's
鲸。
enough. Step back.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it. What could have done so much damage?
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
Cops, they can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots!
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen!
Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
这个第二个吧，没有提示。
They seem to be very agitated about a dead animal.
You're telling me? These fools think that putting the whale back in the water will bring about the end of the world.
They're superstitious.
If only you knew. They only listen to Captain Fitzroy. And not always. And you. What brings you to our island?
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
I like you, so I'll be frank with you. Don't go near the place. Don't try to get in.
Why?
Because I told you so. Learn to accept some friendly advice. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots!
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen!
Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us into
过不
trouble.
去，
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
先去酒吧。
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
Cops, they can't understand.
这
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told that flunky that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
这个是。
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Wow, 吐痰呢，这么不欢迎哦。
Hey, be careful.
很厉害哦。
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
这家伙很无理。这是测试力量的，我想要选这个。这家伙很无理。
That guy was looking for trouble. So choose your camp if you don't want the same treatment.
Hey, buddy, I don't want any trouble.
So serve me a drink.
Just to make things clear, only regulars can run up a tab. Others pay.
我身上有钱吗？
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
好，他那个好像有人在唱歌，只需要一小杯。
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this. I think we'll get along well.
Hmm. 调查关于黑水岛的事情。
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
说出真相，不算是说他的坏话。
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable?
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dockwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory.
We've never known such wealth since then.
哎，还可以再点一杯酒。你知道霍金斯家的仓库吗？
What do you know about the Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
这里不禁酒。
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
他是用女生的他，所以是夜猫。再喝一杯酒。
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
再来一杯。
Same again, please.
Here you go.
That's no moonshine.
You can say that again. House recipe.
好，那就都问完了吧。
That'll be all for now. Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
唱歌的人在哪里啊？好，在这里，在这里。
I see grounds for not well, there is no. And the weather is rough, and the winds do blow, and there's little comfort.
有没有？这就是
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens. We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
这是什么歌？
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
捕鱼的终结。
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
霍金斯家族的历史。
I heard the Hawkins family owned a warehouse on the docks.
An old family of ship owners.
Tell me something I don't already know.
They were made much richer by the miraculous catch.
You shouldn't talk about the dead like that.
We're not speaking ill, we're just saying that Daniel Hawkins made a fortune without taking any risk.
There! You're speaking ill, you see.
It's your proof that the miraculous catch really did happen.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
I had to bring all the girly boys.
奇迹捕捞。
And the fire.
And then he said, You have no right to treat us like this.
疯人院的
And the
员
doctor,
工，
what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
You said it.
She will do it again, you know.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
看一下。奇迹捕捞是捞到了体型很大的鲸鱼。巨鲸。
The girl, Doctor. Cold. She won't stop asking.
Not that again. She will get us into trouble.
I know.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
And the doctor, what did he say? My God.
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
19饭。
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. It's just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message. What you looking at, stranger?
像看一下，他能轻松把他们都喝
I've
掉。
rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
哦，
It
凶
was a
哎！
compliment.
我就
So
知道
what?
要先夸
Let
奖
me
他。
drink, stranger. I told you to beat it.
没有对话了，
I told you to beat it.
没有对话了。
I told you to beat it.
啊，可恶！还是要先请他喝一杯。
She won't stop asking.
要怎么进去啊？
You again. What can I get you?
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
五三不成理啊！
One more, but it'll be the last.
They all say that.
但还是我自己喝掉。
There's rye in that.
Looks like Monsieur is a connoisseur. Not bad for a guy from the city.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
不能再喝了。
That'll be all for now.
I told you to beat it.
好吧，看来只能去仓库了。 很喜欢这个自由系的景色。
We'll do it again, you know. Who? The girl doctor. Called it. She won't stop asking.
外面好像有一个人。
She will get us into trouble.
I know.
好吧，这些都是醉汉，没有可以调查的。
You have no right to treat us like this.
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
Oh my God.
啊，不能过去。
She will get us into trouble.
I know.
接下来就是要去仓库，但我还想在旁边看一下。
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
私囚犯帮。
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you.
你不怕他们的老大？
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
I shall take my leave.
Hmm? 被车子挡住了。看这标志会变灰色。这边有东西啊。我要怎么爬？嗯，我爬了。
I could use this old winch to lift the grating, but it's been completely taken to bits. There must be some spare parts amid all this clutter.
零件。
It looks like there's a way in under this grate. A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
没有东西啊。哎，哦。
A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
还是要先去仓库啊。它看起来这边是别一条路。这边应该不是仓库吧？
gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
调查关于岛屿的事情。
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
You could tell me. No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
他们在看守仓库了，所以这边没有办法走。再跟这个醉汉讲一下话。
Well, well, look who's back.
Did you miss us?
吃饱了，这么快啊？你们住在这里
Peculiar
吗？
house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
所以你们都不用干活。
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
You could tell me. Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Well, we don't have a clear conscience.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
这条通道通往霍金斯仓库。
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
是夜猫让我来的。
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
What happened to the statue of St. Brendan? Dreadful.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors?
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
What are you guarding, exactly?
Listen, bonehead, we already told you that we're guarding our boss's turf.
I bid you gentlemen farewell. If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
那只好从那边。
You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand.
不知道哎，因为没有实况组玩这个游戏啊。这个要怎么用啊？要下去用吗？ 装好了，然后呢？怎么啦？ 然后呢，它就卡在这里。我一定又把它想成太难了。
This handle will be perfect for the winch.
好，还算好找。然后呢？等一下，不能转呢。是还有东西没有找到吗？哎呦，吓死我了！我不知道怎么把打火机点出来。这没东西了吧？要怎么把打火机收起来？不行，我一定是想太难了，所以是蹲下，对不对？好难哦！ 到底是少了什么啊？不是已经都好了吗？不会是 bug 吧？不行转啊！我也觉得可以转了。哦，我知道怎么玩打火机了，滑鼠滚轮。技能。哦，还可以重置。真奇怪。哎，那看一下操作，控制，它也没什么。
gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming.
Where do you think you're going?
警察，还有其他人。
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
也许跟我的案件。
I'd like to know more about the Hawkins case.
I don't think so.
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone. You again. I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
结果都没有东西。
Well, well, look who's back.
Did you miss us?
哎，多了选项。
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
I'll be back.
Take your time. We're going nowhere.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah.
You again. What can I get you?
买一瓶威士忌。
Let's say I want to buy a bottle from you.
Choice is yours. Everything's on sale.
How much for a bottle of whiskey?
$5.
I guess I'm not desperate.
I'm not judging you.
所以我拿到酒了吗？我不是没钱吗？怎么可以拿到酒？
That'll be all for now.
哎，真的耶！
That's That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble.
So, have you got what we asked you for?
Look what I've got.
You're a good guy, you. Follow me.
他们要去了。
Cheers, you jackass.
I don't feel well.
Hey, where are you going?
Say that again. I hope for your sake that I didn't hear.
No, it's not what you think. It's just that you sell your stuff.
可以进去了，是不是？他们要开始打吗？没有开始打。
Let's see. Perfect. Oh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
按住左键加右键。哦。
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? It smells as bad as it looks.
鲨鱼肉。
Can't sleep. I know how that
金
feels.
鱼肉。
Le Petit Parisien. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins? Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings? Someone treasures this crumpled picture to the point of sleeping with it.
Eh， 刚刚的技能不能再用一次。 可是我还想再用一次。不能调查了。那个技能用一次之后会恢复到之前的样子。
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! You again. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
哎，我的力量比较高哎。
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on my turf?
他就是夜猫。
I've got my eye on you. We'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
哦，第3章嘞。像刚刚那个房子里面的那个地方还没有去耶。他的脸就是被细猫画的。哎呀，那个门上都是血。 还是生锈了，看起来比较像血。
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
我还以为柴底在火灾中被烧毁。
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
你不是第一个提起温彻
Your
斯特
partner
的。
Andrews warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
你非常了解这个地方。
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around, it would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
有什么需要我当心的吗？
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though, he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
我们别浪费
Night
时间了。
falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
啊，2选1耶。但我觉得我按接受，他会领便当。但是我还是按接受好了。
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
他走了。好，那就先开到这边。我要去吃饭了。稍微看一下。好，那就先开到这边吧，先关台了。看，等一下再看看要不要开。拜拜。